so empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town.
Hi all the beautiful people around the world, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn German Language with Ashish. My name is Ashish and I live in Germany. I speak different foreign languages, German, French and Spanish, and I really want to help all the international people who wants to learn German language. I want to make your German language life easy because I speak German language every day here and I know what words we use in our daily conversation, what things are important. So today I have decided to make a video about kitchen items because right now I'm standing in my own kitchen. And I really want to enrich your vocabulary about what we call to kitchen items. For example, the fork, the spoon, and also the kettle, the gas. So I will show you kitchen items and I will tell you what we call to that particular thing in German language. Kitchen we call Küche and the gender of the kitchen is feminine. Die Küche, die Küche, die Küche. Just practice, practice, practice and practice. So first of all, I want to say that you have to keep in mind that in German language, we have three genders. Yes, three genders: masculine, feminine and neutral. So we have articles in German language and we have particular article for masculine, particular article for feminine and particular article for neutral. So let's talk about first the masculine. When we have any noun which is masculine, we always use der, 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 der. And for feminine, die, die, die. And for neutral, das, 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 das. It's neutral. So always keep in mind whenever you learn a new noun, you must also learn the gender of that particular noun, whether it's masculine or feminine or neutral, because it is very important. That's why in my every video in the beginning I just clarify that please keep in mind the whole German story revolves around these three articles. These are very important. Whatever I will teach you in future, everything will be banking upon these three articles. It's very important, so keep in mind. So now, without wasting time, let's talk about what we call to kitchen items in German language. First of all, I told you that we have three articles, so let's start with these genders so that you can understand what I'm talking about. You know very well that in kitchen we always have this spoon. So spoon is masculine and we call it in German language, we pronounce it der Löffel, der Löffel, der Löffel. I always say practice, practice and practice. You can pause my video and you can hear again and again my pronunciation, what I speak, what I call to these, how I speak, you know. So it's der Löffel, der Löffel. So the spoon, Löffel is masculine, masculine der. It's a der article for spoon, der Löffel. And we always use, whenever we eat food, we always use fork and we always have fork in our kitchen. So it is the fork. In German language we call it Gabel, Gabel, G-A-B-E-L, Gabel. So the gender of this fork is feminine. For feminine, I told you that we use die, D-I-E. So it will be die Gabel, die Gabel, die Gabel. So please always learn a noun with its gender. And now let's talk about the third, neutral gender. So this is what we call knife. So in English we call it knife and we call it in German language Messer, Messer. And this Messer is neutral. So for neutral I told you das, so it will be das Messer, das Messer. So these are three genders, so you have to keep in mind always that please learn a noun with its article, so you understand that this particular noun is masculine or feminine or neutral. So it's very important. Now let's move forward and I will tell you the different articles in German language. So this is plate in English language. In German language we call it Teller, Teller, and the gender of this Teller is masculine. Der Teller, der Teller. So this is Teller. And now I have in my hand which we call pot and lid. So pot we call it in German language Topf, Topf, and it's masculine, so we call it der Topf. Der Topf means the pot, and when we have a pot, so we always have a lid also. So this lid in German language we call Deckel, Deckel, and the gender of this Deckel is also masculine. Der Deckel, der Deckel, der Deckel. So this is their Topf, this is their Deckel. So Topf and Deckel. So it's very easy. Now the way I'm teaching you, it's very easy for you to remember for the long time, for your whole life, that what we call the particular item of kitchen in German language. Let's talk about the kettle. So you always have the kettle whenever you want to drink hot water. In German language we call kettle is Kocher, Kocher, and the gender of Kocher is der, masculine, means der. So it's der Kocher. And now you can see in my hand, you all know that it's cup. So in German language we call it Tasse, Tasse. This is feminine. So for feminine we use die, die. So we call it die Tasse, die Tasse, die Tasse. So die Tasse, the cup in German language. And now I have in my hand which we call pan, or you can say frying pan as well. So it's pan, frying pan. In German language we call it Pfanne, P-F-A-N-N-E, Pfanne, and it is feminine. So for feminine we use die, D-I-E. So die Pfanne, die Pfanne. We also have this. We all know that we call it in English language ladle. In German language we call it Schöpfkeller, Schöpfkeller. So it is also feminine, so we can say die Schöpfkeller, die Schöpfkeller, die Schöpfkeller. You can always pause my video and you can hear again and again how I pronounce this particular thing in German language. And now you can see that you know very well it is glass, and in German language we also call it glass, G-L-A-S, and the gender of this glass is neutral, so it is das Glas, das Glas, das Glas, the glass. I think it's very easy for you, so just keep in mind the gender, it's neutral, das Glas. And now what you can see in my hand, we call it plank or board. We put the vegetables on it and we cut the vegetables. So in German language we call it Brett, Brett, B-R-E-T-T, Brett. So the gender of this Brett is neutral, das Brett. So in German language, because we use that for cutting vegetables, das Schneiderbrett, das Schneiderbrett. And now I want you to know that if you can see this, so we call it gas, we all have in our house. So in German language we call it Elektroherd, Elektroherd. So this we call Elektroherd. So the gender of this masculine, so it's der Elektroherd, der Elektroherd. And we also have this oven in our house, so we call it in German language Backofen, back offen, and the gender of this, der Backofen, masculine, der Backofen, der Backofen. This you can see it's dishcloth, we call it Spülappen. Spülappen, it's also masculine, so we can call it der Spülappen, Spülappen. We also know that we call it fridge, so we call it der Kühlschrank, it's masculine, der Kühlschrank, der Kühlschrank, der Kühlschrank. And we always have this water faucet, so we call it der Wasserhahn. In German language it's masculine, so we call it Wasserhahn, der Wasserhahn, der Wasserhahn. And this also we have in our home, it's bucket, so we can call it in German language Eimer, Eimer, der Eimer, der Eimer. And this you can see like sink we call in English language, so it's also we call, it's feminine, so we call die Spüle, die Spüle, die Spüle. I have in my kitchen this which we call automatic dishwasher, automatic dishwasher, so we call it, it's also feminine, so we call it die Spülmaschine, die Spülmaschine, die Spülmaschine. And we also have this jar or can or tin, whatever you can say, so in German language we call it dozer, dozer. The gender of this dozer is feminine, so we call it die dozer, die dozer. So you can have any can or jar or tin, we always call die dozer, die dozer. So this is my number. Anything you want to know, if you want to interact with me in German language, or if you want to know something about German language, you can always write to me and I will be happy to help you anytime, whenever you need my help, because that's my goal, to help you to make better your German language living here in Germany. And if you find that the way I taught you, it really helps you and it really helps you to improve your German language, to enhance your vocabulary, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I will make new videos and I will make things easy for you so that you can easily learn German language as early as possible. That's my goal. So I want to say thank you so much for your time and patience. Best of luck, take care, and please keep learning German language. Cheers.